Here's the truth. God is calling you. He's calling you out, but moreover, he's calling you up. If you're a man, times have changed. The time of you just sitting passively by and just being reactive to everything, that has changed. The end times are upon us, and this generation is vital for the Almighty to do his work and his plan in this earth and what is on his heart. So he's putting a call out there to you men for you to start stepping it up. And this goes way back. This goes back to the time of David and the commander of his army, Joab, and Joab's brother, Abishai. See, these two men were sent out to do battle against the children of Ammon and the Arameans. And what happened was, as they were coming to the battle, they realized that they were being surrounded by these two enemy forces. And Joab, being the amazing commander that he was, he realized and said, the battle, it's set against us. Guys, that's a lot like life. The battle, it's set against you. The world, the whole American culture and the Babylonian mechanism, it's set against you. It is pushing for you to fail. In fact, even in your own mind, your mind many times is not your friend. But the Most High is calling you today to be like these Davids, these Joabs. So this is what happened. Realizing that the battle is set against him, he turns to his brother Abishai and he looks him in the eyes. And I can imagine him having that sword drawn that is stained with the blood of the battles of the Most High all over its blade. And he is looking at his brother in the eyes and he's telling him, we are going to fight for our people, for the cities of our God, and for the name of our God, Yahuwah. And what's going to happen? His will is going to be done. We're going to go in with full force, full abandon. We're burning the ships. We're going to show up for the Almighty today, and then we're going to see him show off for us. See, he went in with that faith. He sparked a fire. All of the people all of the troops that he was speaking to and his brother, they were invigorated with faith. See, men, you are called to lead your life in faith. And then for that faith to catch fire in your home with your wife and with your children, and then outward as a family unit to affect the world. This is the call that is going forth at this time. The hearts of the fathers turning toward the children, and the children toward the fathers, lest the Almighty send a curse upon this earth. Here's the thing. You play a vital role in this. Will you step up and heed the call? So now you can see in your mind and visualize how this battle is taking place with Joab and his brother. And what happens? Joab, he's a fierce warrior. He's not afraid. He goes straight he chooses some choice warriors and goes straight to fight the enemy. And when he does, the enemy, seeing that the Spirit of the Almighty is upon him, the enemy flees away like a bunch of cowards. They know they're not going to be able to fight the armies of the living God. So they flee. And when that army fled, then the other army fled as well. And they rejoiced in their victory. They didn't even have to fight. See, what does this show you, men? Most of the fight is in your own mind. It is in your own faith. Work out that faith. Work out your salvation with fear and trembling. The craziest, the awesome thing about this is as you have faith, you begin to step into more faith. You begin to walk in a powerful spirit. And that is the spirit that the Almighty is asking you to walk into today. The Almighty does not want you to be of a weak spirit and a weak mind. But many times, and I'm guilty of this, I've chosen weakness for myself and my family. I've chosen the wrong kind of foods for us to eat. I've chosen the wrong kind of physical fitness or complete lack of physical fitness. I've chosen in the past to not pour into my family spiritually and to take my role as the spiritual leader and head of my home lightly. I am guilty of this. But when my wife came to me one day after I had started to change my life, she came to me and she said, you know, the past few days you've been really down and it seems like you've been depressed. What's wrong with you? I like the changed man that you said you were going to be this time. I'm sick of this up and down roller coaster. And that forced me to make a decision that day that would change the rest of my life. And I said, I'm sick of it too. This time it's real. I'm serious. I'm a changed man from this day forward. I'm sick of letting you down, baby. So here's the question for you. Are you sick of letting your wife and your children down? Do they mean that much to you? Are they really, really that important to you? Because the truth is, if they are, then you will make the sacrifice and go through the pain and the difficulty to change yourself, to allow the Almighty in so that you can be transformed from the inside out and be transformed by the renewing of your mind. See, you're supposed to be a new creation. I am a walking testimony of what a new creation is. See, because before I was broken, I was weak. But God, He called me out of my weakness and called me up. And that's what He is doing for you today. If you will heed the call, all you have to do is raise your hand. I'm going to ask you right now, when you're watching this video, I know it's going to seem stupid, but raise your hand and say, here I am, send me. I am ready to change my life. Yes, I've received Messiah's blood as atonement for my sins, but after it seemed like it kind of just wore off, and now it seems like I'm just like a dead man walking, like a corpse that's already in the grave. Even though I'm alive, my heart is beating, but am I really alive? And that's the question you have to ask yourself. Do you really want to live? Do you really want to live an extraordinary life? Because the truth is that the Almighty is calling you as a man in this creation today. Of the billions upon billions of people that are in the world today, He's calling you, the one who knows that this message is important and that this message is making you feel something, and that something that you feel is so important. It is vital. Allow yourself to feel it, whatever it is. If it's shame, if it's humiliation, if it's like feeling like you're not good enough. Listen, I have felt all of these things. And I've had to break all of these lies and dump these generational curses out of myself. With the power of the Almighty inside of me, I've been able to do it. And now it's up. I have to share this with you so that you can do the same in your life, and then you can teach others to do the same. See, the spark that's igniting in you right now and you feeling those things, it's time for you to stop making excuses and say, yep, that was me. I messed up. See, that's what I had to do. I had to say, hey, that was me. I was that guy. I was so broken. I was really, honestly, I was such a loser. I hate the old version of myself. And many people looked up to me when I was the old version of myself because, you know, I didn't do drugs. I worked a steady job. I put food on the table. Right now, the times have changed. We're living in a different era. We're living in a time where that is not good enough. Being a provider of food and shelter and clothing is no longer good enough to sustain your family for what is coming to this earth. You have to start rising up as the man you are called to be. So I'm going to call you up right now and say, what areas of your life are your blind spots and your weaknesses that you need to attack with the fierceness of David and Joab so that you can conquer in your life every day? Because the truth is, you're a warrior. The Almighty is with you. Answer the call. Do your family a favor, answer the call.